Welcome back. In the previous part, we had a little bit of the tournament going on. It was day 2. Kept saying it was the preliminaries again, but it clearly wasn't. But we got to go have a little wander around. Joshua mentioned talking to people, getting some information. Also, we got a key from the Ravens for the underground, the sewers. We shall see how that is at some point. Anyway, let's start our little tour around again. Congratulations on clearing round 1. Tomorrow's match is in the afternoon as well, so please make sure you arrive early. Right, fair enough. There's something unsettling about the Sky Bandit team beating the Royal Army. Really wanted to see them get a little farther. Oh, the Ravens lost too. All my teams are losing. Well, you're not very good at picking out the good team, are you? The Arsail is being held in port by the army, but the Royal Guard are still showing up in Zeiss and attacking the capital. Still something else stirring, I feel it. As a Royal Army private, being in the martial arts competition could be a tremendous honor. If only I were given the chance to participate. Yeah, but you're not. So what you gonna do? Simple as that. Let's go up here. I probably missed this part, didn't I? Previously. Well. That fight was awesome! I was so surprised I jumped this high out of my chair. Alright then. Sure was a shocker. I must admit, I let the Sky Bandits who kidnapped us be allowed to fight in the competition. Why in the world was Duke Dunnan thinking? I'm sure it was a good show for everyone else, but it made me uncomfortable. I wonder if it's just to distract. I should keep an eye on things in other places. You're really getting some ice cream and crepes? Alright. All the matches today have been must-sees. It's so invigorating. This morning, I had to go out near the Royal Villa for work. As soon as they recognized us as bracers, they were all over us. It was terrible. Hard to believe all the backlash those terrorists caused by posing as Bracer Guild members. This morning at work, I got all tangled up with a group of army guys. What a mess. All because the terrorists were posing as Bracer Guild members. Hard to believe all the backlash this stunt caused. Come and get it. My store doesn't have tons of flavors, but they're all homemade. Step on up and try out for size. Try one out for size, yes. Store doesn't have tons of flavors. Okay. Make sure we go in the right place. We should go up here. There's a house up here. Did I go in here previously? History, yeah, History Museum. I've been in there again. It feels like I missed a bit, because I definitely did miss a bit when I wandered around last time. Ah, well. I try. There are a lot of strange people amongst the scholars I deal with on a daily basis. Professor Alba is just a mystery, isn't he just? A lot of strange people, he is a mystery. My, everything is just so very, very fascinating. The relief over there is from before the Great Collapse, if you can believe it. It has the same sort of feel to it as something you'd find inside the Tetrasilic Towers, don't you think? Imagination is a key part of an archaeologist's work. After finding an artifact, the real trick is learning what it is and why it's important. So you're making stuff up. That's what you're saying, basically. Those who survived the Great Collapse had quite a harrowing road ahead of them. Wars, poverty, famine. It's thanks to the Orbital Revolution, though, that our lives are as convenient and comfortable as they are today. Alright then. Right, let's just need to check upstairs then. Here you are. Professor Alba is truly a great man. He has kindly agreed to study some of our undisplayed archaeological finds. They may bear untold historical insight. We'll see what he's actually up to at some point, surely. It's the fact he's always here, it's just like, There's so much more going on with him than we've been told, obviously. With all the army arrivals and departures, our regular scheduled flights are all running late. What a bother. What I was saying though is I just feel like I got an inkling, like I've been told. It's that sort of familiar feeling to everything now. I feel like I've been told some details in Core Steel 3, but just ignored them. Because they weren't relevant to the story or something. So interesting. So instead of the Cecilia, we've got a random military vessel. What if the Cecilia is even going to make it today? We recognize this ship, don't we? Just who does the captain think she is anyway? Pisses me off like you wouldn't believe. The chief's sniveling cowardice pisses me off even more. Captain's got one hell of an attitude on her. Pisses me off like you wouldn't believe. Indeed. Quite. That patrol ship is the one that was supplied to Leicester Fortress, if I'm not mistaken. What could have happened to have brought it all the way here? Yes. That ship. Has someone come here from the fortress? Yes, I'd imagine so. Like I said, things are stirring, things are in motion behind the scenes. That sort of thing where like you just pay attention to little things like this. It's like something's happening. Nothing like a tourney to soothe one's shattered nerves. Alright then, so we've done that. Spoke to you before. Since such a lovable bear of a man, he's become something of an icon at the embassy. He's got one weakness though, it's his chivalry. Kinda goes a bit overboard with it sometimes. Quite. We're still here. Another day of doing nothing, gone like dust in the wind. I know everything will change if I could just find a good job, but where do I look? I wonder how the days and matches went. That's it? Alright. Another day of nothing, gone like... Yep. My buddy's got something on his mind again. But he ain't gonna find purpose in life just by scoring some work. Dear, oh dear. And this was my first time seeing the tournament. It was intense, and kind of scary to be honest. Alright. Let's see. Oh, well, gotta have that. Indeed. My sister can't gain weight no matter how much junk food she eats. That means she has to suck at selling tea, right? Right? No. It's just not relevant at all. Kitty's Guide to Savouring Delicious Tea. Rule number 2. Always use freshly boiled water. Yes. This is it's very, 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 very important. It's like I've said before in other things, it's like this is the problem with coffee shops. They ruin tea. This is like people have said like, oh, I don't like tea. It's like, are you sure you're having it served correctly? Because coffee, you need something like, I've been through this before, some people don't know what I'm going on about here. Coffee needs to be served something like, what is it, like 95 to 98 degrees Celsius in order for it to be as best as it can be, despite it being disgusting. But you know, the best version of disgusting you can get needs to be around those temperatures. If you go with tea, it needs to be boiling, it needs to be 100 degrees Celsius. It needs that. Otherwise it's going to taste a bit bleh. So if you have a coffee machine, like you know the coffee machines, like all the fancy equipment for no reason whatsoever, just get a kettle, come on now. But anyway, one of those, it won't boil the water. You gotta get to like 98 degrees, because that's good for coffee. So therefore you never get a good cup of tea. It's destroying the tea. It's terrible. It's terrible. This is one reason I don't like coffee. It's like it's just ruining tea. It's terrible. Always use freshly boiled water anyway. There has to be enough oxygen dissolved into the water to bring out the tea's flavour. That's why I use freshly drawn and boiled water, poured directly from the pot. Yes, there you go. Don't ever forget that or I will find you. Equally important is not to overboil your water, though. Yeah, gotta let it settle. You get too hot, you destroy the tea again. It's the balance. It's the balance. That's why a kettle's good, because it gets to boiling and then stops. You know. The Raven's lost to the supplies of pretty much no one. Now, it might just be me. But, they seemed remarkably upbeat, all things considered. The man in the red bandana lost his match, huh? I was cheering for him, too. Indeed. Would you like a sightseeing map of the city to help commemorate your trip? No, I'm okay, thank you, thank you. But it's all the same old stuff, you know? Came in here hoping they'd have something new today, but no such luck. The mayor of Rouen got himself arrested, which, as you might imagine, resulted in mass hysteria. We haven't gotten any fresh fish in a while now, and I love fresh fish. So sad. Oh dear, oh dear. Right. What are we doing now then? So we want to go over to the north block, really. Let's see what awaits us there. Was that someone behind us? Yes. Any other year, you'd be able to tour the inside of the castle, garden terrace and all. And the grand terrace, oh man, the breeze from Lake Valeria spreads around the... Hello! Smells all... around the smells of all its greenery. It's just... hello! So serene. It's under lockdown right now, but once the castle reopens, I highly recommend going up there to check it out. Grand terrace of the castle catches the breeze from Lake Valeria, and the smell of the greenery there is just so relaxing. It's on a lockdown right now, highly recommend it. I'm waiting for you to appear now. You know what's annoying? Not being able to read the delivery address on a package. Learn to write, people. Indeed. Ellen, it's you! Hey, Sister Ellen, why are you scoping out the castle? Doing in a place like this? I was sent out on an errand, but I got lost along the way. Would you like us to show you back to the cathedral? Oh, thank you, but no, one of the soldiers already told me how to get back. Oh, okay then. Be careful though. I will. Thank you. Yes. Yes, indeed. I get lost easy, you see? I still know the streets of Crown so very well, and they're just so, confusing. It's quite unfortunate. You'll be able to find your way back, though. Please be careful. I mean, it's clearly her. Colonel Richards certainly is a busy man. He's barely been seen outside the castle since Her Majesty fell ill. I've heard, too, that the core of the Intelligence Division has been moved into the castle. So has the coup already happened? Round 1 of the tournament looks to have just finished. I wonder how the Royal Garrison did. I'm just wondering how it's all going to go down. Again, this stuff's stirring, because this is clearly Schwarz, or whatever her name was. I keep wanting to say Schwarzer. I've got to take off the R, haven't I? It's like, it's clearly her. It's clearly her. I actually was off on vacation on the day it happened and saw some intel troops leading some royal guardsmen away. It was scary. And the soldiers left behind in the castle were arrested. Lieutenant Schwarz must have really pissed somebody off. Yeah. It's actually often, like, it's mentioning enough for you to be like, okay, she's still around, don't forget she's still around. And then you got you just scoping out the place. It's clearly you. It's clearly you. Ellen. Welcome back, Master Joshua and Madame Estelle. I want to think there are 2 of our bracers staying at this hotel as well. Have you met them already? I actually don't want to go into the rooms really properly, do I, yet? It's this sort of things like story might progress. So this is our room up here, so we'll avoid that. Let's see about these other braces. we go. Hey, Estelle and Joshua. Hey, Kurt. We both fought and we both advanced. It was an excellent day for us all. I spoke with Kana. She seems to think you have quite a lot of skill. Although we need to go to the Brace Guild first, we can check on them. It's very kind, but we're really still just novices. Hopefully we'll learn a few new techniques as we go. Well, I'm hoping I get a chance to fight you out there, so don't let me down. Alright. Alright, no one here. You said there was 2, so where... Just missed them completely? Or are they just... They said they were staying there. Might not be here. That sort of thing. I'll just double check, just in case. Could be completely blind and just missing them. It's entirely possible. No, I feel like I double checked. I'm happy enough there. Okay, so what we got? Place down here. Did I check here last time? I think I missed this place as well. If my mum or I didn't know, because they were outside, but yeah. If my mum or I didn't join on his little trips, he'll just sulk the whole day and make us feel bad. Being a daughter is seriously hard work sometimes. My mum or I didn't join him, Yeah, because they were here, weren't they? Man, what an amazing match. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Tomorrow we meet at the door at 1000 hours sharp. I need to make sure everyone knows. Very well. Okay, my daughter clearly pretty exhausted, so I should probably go help her get dinner ready. I should get dinner ready after this, I really should. Getting hungry. Got over my cheese headache. Ugh. Sigh. Lately, he hasn't even bothered to talk to me when he gets home. Who am I? You know that rumored entrance exam for getting into the Fisherman's Guild? But it actually exists. And I'm taking it. Well, good luck, I guess. Don't neglect your wife. You know. Okay, so off we go around here. Anyone here? Nope. I don't want to start here. Very well. The master is a scary individual, to be sure. But just between you and me, he is simply no match for Madam. Oh, just between you and me? Maybe I was wrong on the whole idea of you being who I suspect you are, but you're clearly not. Unless you're very good at acting, Chloe, but I don't know about that. When I went to visit Her Majesty today, I was turned away by the guards. I have gone to see her when she was sick before, countless times. Never once have I been turned away at the gate. It's quite worrisome. Could her illness really be that serious? It's that sort of thing. The last time we saw Chloe, she was surrounded. So it's like, if she is in hiding around here somewhere, then it's that case of like, she must have escaped and stuff, but I don't think that's the case. I'm more leaning towards that it's just Schwarz. Maybe some of the other guards as well. Went to the castle with Grandma for the first time in a while. Didn't get to meet the princess though. Yes, yeah, his stuff's changed. So I feel like I was wrong on the Chloe thing. But I do feel I'm on the right lines with Schwarz. The Cathedral is a pretty famous sightseeing spot. I heard it's the oldest church building in the entire kingdom. It's kind of quiet now, but that's because everyone here is for the tournament, not for sightseeing or religious fulfillment. Isn't Professor Russell a student of the guy who invented orbits or something? What are the Royal Guardsmen planning to do with someone like him? Indeed. It's almost like they have a very weird orbit in their possession of some sort. Yes, yes indeed. the beginning, the world was a formless, shapeless void. Alright. There's only darkness and bitter wind. And unto the void, the goddess Adios brought light. I want more. No, tell me more. These are the details I want. This is what I need to know now. It's like I said at the end of Cold Steel 3, it's like the main character of this series is the world. And we need to learn more about that character. Both the bishop and archbishop hold such lovely sermons. Perhaps you should stay and listen as well. We've been meaning to send Sister Ellen on an errand, but I can't seem to find her. Oh, bother. No. The Septine Church and the Liberl royal family are very much in league with one another to maintain peace and order. We've cooperated with one another's efforts for over 1,000 years now. Of course, it is a friendship I seek with Queen Alicia, not a political alliance. Alright, very well. Such a lovely view up here. One day we'll get in there. But the door is locked. Right, so what we got here? Buildings down there. Okay. Start here. So the army is telling us that the Royal Guardsmen were the terrorists after all? Royal Guardsmen are a bit formal and old-fashioned, but they're not bad people at all. You know what I think? I think those special up guys from the tournament did it. Yep. He's right on the money, isn't he? We know that pretty well. It's weird what I'm saying. Religiously speaking, I wish she'd moderate her shopping vice and live more simply. But she did pay for this entire pilgrimage herself. Rather, her father did. And as his son-in-law, I am the guest, and thus obliged to keep my lectures to myself. Having a working wife can be difficult at times. There we go. Being back in the capital and running a store means I have no time to enjoy shopping. How I'd love to go on another trip. I bet you would. Okay, so let's go into the cafe. Curry house. It's a curry house. I have to travel all over the world. There we go. For my job. I tried a whole lot of different foods too. One of the curries I serve here comes from a recipe I discovered along the way, in fact. Or like, that's it! I've come up with a new recipe. The culture of cuisine is some really fascinating stuff. I had to travel all over the world for my old job. Oh, really? Quite a whole lot of different foods, too. The culture of cuisine is something really fascinating. Even I got that wrong. Ugh. I'm pretty sure the owner here used to work over in diplomatic affairs. That'd explain why he's been to the Empire and the Republic so often, I suppose. Pretty sure the owner here used to work over in diplomatic affairs. That does explain a few things. Yes. Very well. My husband's a lazy man, but I'm also responsible for letting him stay that way. True. I can't live like this. I've been saying I'll go find a job, but that's all I've been doing. Saying it. Oh, alright then. Are you working yourself into shape here? Still a house for sale. It's locked. This must be the entrance to the Grancel sewers that the Ravens mentioned. It's late, so why don't we check this out tomorrow with Zin and Olivier with us? Niall's finally back from his recent assignment. He's known to just disappear for days at a time, so every return of his is kind of a special occasion. Niall's finally back. Okay. This year was all group fighting, so getting good pictures wasn't easy. my kingdom for a cameraman with some real shutter skill. Dorothy! Oh hey, it's you guys. Word on the street is you two managed to worm your way into a martial arts competition? When Niall heard, he said he was going to get an interview with you and took off running. Did he catch you, or did you manage to give him the slip? Oh dear, he's around there somewhere in there. Yes, I'm getting hiccups now as well. Things are not going well. I feel like I'm falling apart. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Okay, so we've done that, we're on that, we're on that. Let's look at the map here. So, South Block. Did you get home and start getting dinner ready? Alright, very well. Okay, what we got here then? We've done the East Block, we've done the North Block, so yeah, it's just this, isn't it? Let's start down here then. Welcome! How about something sweet to recharge after the match? It'd be nice if my hourly wage were a little higher. That red guy looks tough. All the teams look good. Since team though, it all depends on those 3 auxiliary members he dug up. Troy's usually just spouting stuff without thinking, but sometimes he's right on the money. Wonder if this'll be one of those times. What did he say? Each one is pretty tough alone, so if you put all 4 of them together, they're like more tough, like super tough. Colonel Richard has a lot of popular support amongst the citizens. Doesn't surprise me, he is highly decorated and a pretty good person on top of it. Well, he can't take his eyes off of me. Blush. Oh dear, oh dear. During the match, I had the chance to examine my darling's face in perfect silhouette. How can she be so perfect? It must be against the law. Possibly, possibly. We should have her arrested at once. Most of the big crowd show up just before or just after the martial arts competition. Once that starts, my work goes really slow. This is the first time the Royal Guardsmen have been ousted by the regular army. Can't imagine the circumstances behind it. Colonel Richard really is something else, isn't he? I've been a fan of his ever since he arrested those Sky Bandits. Yes, he's winning over the favor of many people. It's nice to have so many new customers this time of year. But we're spending all of our time fixing or rebuilding items, which translates into fewer sales. And sales are where we make our real profit. We get a lot of orders to repair and customize during the martial arts competition. See, we make our real money selling new merchandise. Alright then. I always listen to my customers. I make a point of it. I feel like I have a responsibility to fix anything I've sold to a customer. But I'll repair things even if they weren't bought here. Alright. Okay, so weapon shop. Usually the military leaves everyone else in the dust, but this year it's hard to say with so many entrants. Can't wait to find out who wins. It's going to be the best tournament year ever. Might be. I still feel like something else is going to be stirring. When the tournament starts, a lot of participants usually come through here. It's always highly unnerving ordering the parts and items I'll need before the flood of people arrive. See if anyone else is down here. Nope. Okay. Alright, so into the building here. So, what's going on with dinner? Oh dear. What they need to do is wait for the right moment to pin down the opponent with multiple gunshots, then move in for the kill. Their switch between offense and defense is just terrible. Oh dear. I need to think of a tactic going on with what I've got ready, don't I? So let's go in here. I feel so young again. Really hope my grandkids and their kids too get to grow up at a time of peace like this. The castle actually gave us tickets to the tournament, so we went. Grandpa gets so excited during each match. He acts almost like a little boy with candy. Oh, lovely. Okay, so let's check the bar. There you go. Estelle, Joshua. Oh, these guys like a drink too? We're underage, you know. What? You guys don't want to drink? I said drink instead of drink. Well, this is just prime. Oh, you guys like drink? Why, the night's festivities have only just begun. There are cells to go before we sleep. Where is he putting all of that food? Does he have, like, a vortex in his belly? Ah, repast. Comfort for the soul and fuel for the flesh. A professional worthy of song is that of the chef. Alright then. So man, was I ever taken aback with those sky bandits from Bose showed up in the tournament. They were more skilled than I would have expected, though, I have to admit. Is it really okay to have convicted criminals serving in a sporting event? So man, was I ever taken back when those sky bandits from Bose showed up in the tournament? Is it really okay to have convicted criminals serving in a sporting event? So there we have it. Day 1 at an end. I wonder how it went. Fair enough then. Okay, so we don't want to go in the Brace Guild yet. Fishermen's. To truly love fishing is to respect its rules and customs. Pollution of our grounds and waters is basis for immediate expulsion from the guild. I trust none of you are foolish enough to cross us. We don't want to wind up like Curly Jefferson. Oh. Not Curly Jefferson. Oh my. Preparing the fish can be just as fun as actually casting your lures. The secret is to envision yourself catching the big one and just go from there. I'm proctor for tomorrow's entrance exam, okay? So I need to go out on the lake. Gotta get everything ready. Proctor! Someone will know why I'm making that reference. Okay, so I think we're done with our rounds. Yes. So what we'll do, obviously, is end this part here. And the next part, we'll go into the Brace Guild. So we'll see you then. Ta-ta for now.